Welcome to Alpine Daily for our Monday family devotional. Families, I hope you're taking time together as a family to talk about what your kids are learning in Kids Church, and I hope that you take time to share with them what you're learning in the Bible as well. This month in Kids Church, we're talking about the virtue of friendship, spending time with someone you trust and enjoy. Now, it kind of seems like a simple idea. Of course, you're going to enjoy hanging out with your friends. But the idea of trust doesn't always come easy. And so we are learning about ways that we can be good friends and how to look for good friends. And our Bible principle comes from the book of 1 Thessalonians 5:11 this week. And this Bible verse comes from Paul, who's writing a letter to his brothers and sisters in Thessalonica. They're enduring persecution right now, and they really need some encouragement. So he takes time to write them this letter. And what he says in chapter 5, verse 11 is, "Therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing." So he's really telling them to keep on encouraging one another. You need to be doing that as friends in Christ. The bottom line is that friends encourage one another. Now, this might seem like a simple idea. Of course, friends are going to encourage one another. But sometimes in our relationships, we can tend to tease one another or even be sarcastic with one another, and that really isn't encouraging. So we need to take time to use our words and actually encourage one another in our friendships. Our Bible verse this month is from Proverbs chapter 17, verse 17, and it says, "A friend loves at all times. He is there to help when trouble comes." This is a really practical, wise verse that we can use in our relationships to remember that we're there at all times, not just when it's easy, but when it's hard too, and we want to be there to help and encourage our friends when troubles come. So we have a few discussion questions for you to make this practical in your life. For kids, I'd like you to think about sharing how it feels when someone encourages you. How does that feel when you hear good things or you're encouraged? Think of someone that you know who might need some encouragement, and then share one way that you can encourage them this week. And parents, what is one of the most thoughtful gifts you've ever received from a friend? Share about that with your kids and tell them why it meant so much to you. The gift of encouragement is huge, but it's one of those things that if we choose not to share it, the other person isn't going to know and they're not going to be received. So think about using your words this week and be an encourager.